How are you doing today? Today is a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. It's a beautiful day and looking forward to seeing you. Hi, Stacy. Good morning, amazing, stunning human being. How are you doing today? It is a beautiful day. Isid Canada joined. Good, hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Blessings. How are you feeling today? Good morning, Davi. How are you feeling today? Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Blessings. And let us know. Hello, Angelina. How are you feeling today? It is a lovely day. Hello, Ezra. How are you feeling today? I am doing spectacular, Stacy says. That's amazing. So I decided to bring spring into the moment. On the second, we had the little animals telling us that spring might come or might not come. I'm just not listening to them. Good, welcome back, Lisa. I decided to grab spring by the neck and wear something bright blue this morning. Can you believe it? How are you feeling today, wonderful people? Nancy and Lisa, Angelina, how are you guys feeling today? Today, we have a nice topic, a different one. It's not really different. It's really how I'm presenting it that's different. For the Morning Blessings today's the 7th, right, of February. It's on manifesting. I know sometimes you're going to say to me, I have no goals I want to manifest. I'm perfect. My life is just good, just the way it is. But sometimes we have different types of goals. It's not always an actual physical thing or a success in a particular thing that will raise your level of money and wealth and all of that. It's not really always that. When you're looking at manifesting, you're manifesting the energy around you. You're manifesting the people in your life without realizing that. You're manifesting what comes to you without realizing that. Yesterday, I had a very different kind of day. I told you guys about the young lady at 37 who passed away, leaving a baby that's not quite 3. So her mother knew that I mentored her, and before, when I worked with her at JVS, the mother asked me to come over. And one thing I'm going to say to those of you that will come across that, whether it's you or your children or your family, make sure you let people know where things are and how it has to be looked after, and passwords and things like that. Make sure if you have that and you have wills, where is it? Where are the documents? What should you know? What are she worked for a huge University of Toronto, and benefits and all those things. It's important. It's just a warning. When you see it and somebody who's not accustomed, no mother is burying their only child. She had to. So certainly she wasn't expecting that. But when I said to her, didn't you guys discuss that? She said, I didn't want to believe and I wasn't going to ask her. And being sick, I just don't know. Because anyway, make sure, when I got home, I was exhausted. Not because of what I had to do, but what I had to listen to. I walked into the house and I went and I had a shower. That's what I did. I just did that. So, and that was at 4 p.m. and Yoko is waiting for a meeting. So it's just that, I come across things like that and sometimes you don't think. One of the things I always tell people is to make sure you have an envelope somewhere where your children knows where it is, and put important information in it. Even if you have a will and all of that, lawyer, so you put the lawyer's name, you put the bank account numbers, the different banks, and you don't give it to them. You just tell them where it is. And you trust that they're going to get it in time to do that. Good morning, Narita. How are you? How are you feeling today? So it's important to let your children know, or if you are a child, she didn't expect to bury her daughter. So that is important, that we all know where things are when the time comes. Sometimes you need to give a neighbor your phone number of one of your children, so if something happens, they know who to call, or they have a number to call. It's preparation that prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And there was this lady, and a very soft-spoken person, very difficult to speak to all these kind of highfalutin places. And just listening to her trying to get things, and I told her, I said, hey, you have to do the old-fashioned thing they tell you about in the Caribbean. Tie your waist, put a belt around your waist, stand up firm on your two legs, and ask questions. So I had to leave her with a list of questions. So I'm just saying, be careful and make sure you know where things are that are important, that if you no longer can do this, and that the people you're leaving behind are not left in a big barrel of muddle and puddles, okay? Sorry about that, but I needed to convey that message. Manifesting. Have you been doing the work but not seeing the results? It's time to observe your actions towards your dreams, goals, and desires. So many times, you guys are saying to me, I'm doing everything you say about manifesting. Excuse me. I'm doing everything I say about manifesting. You say about manifesting. I'm following all the rules. I'm following other people. I'm looking at what they say. But nothing is happening for me. So, you heard what she said, right? Or he said. And that goes for both men and women. Tessa-Marie, I am doing everything in manifesting. I've read about it. I listen to you and many, many others. I take courses upon courses upon courses. And then nothing is happening for me. You hear that? She has manifested it. It's so simple. Nothing is happening for me. So when you say it like that, you're manifesting it. That's why nothing is happening for you. And the tone, I'm doing everything. I'm pushing for. Good morning, Ryan. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today? There you are, and you said, I am manifesting, I'm following the rules, I'm doing everything, but nothing is happening for me. And that is the first thing. The minute you say that, everything stops. You have become the beaver in your own river. You have blocked your flow right away because you said nothing. Nothing, it's just nothing. You cannot see. You're blocking it. It's not flowing. So when you're manifesting and things are not working, you're doing all the things you know you're supposed to do. To observe your actions, thanks Tracy, towards your dreams, goals, and desires. So when you look at your words, so sometimes we have to listen to what we just said. And that is where I am at my best, when I'm listening to you, because I hear what you say. And the minute you bring out a word that's going to block you, I correct. I say, what did you just say? What did you say? Because we, in our own way, block our flow. Because you know what we put with it? Energy. The minute you say to me, I am doing everything, at least you have, good morning, Aman, how are you feeling today? At least you have graduated from, I'm trying. You're now into, I am doing everything. You see the energy? You already put energy into it, but nothing is working for me. So here you are. Hi, Aman, thanks, that's beautiful. And here you are, blocking it. So then, that is the time when you realize that you need to stop. Stop exactly where you are. And ask yourself this little question. Can I listen to myself when I am doing my manifestation? What do? You're writing and you're doing you're writing it in your goals and you're not really into it. You're thinking of something else, and then you're writing it and it's lackadaisical. It's not perforating through the pages of the other on the other side. There is no to it. There is no push into it. You're just not pushing it in. And it won't work. That's number one. But when you repeat this thing, because you repeat your affirmations, how do you say it? I will never forget, years ago, I saw a little boy going to school under something a little reel his mom made. And he's walking and he's going, I can be the man I want. He was maybe around 5. I can do this. I know. And then that's his energy. Where is your energy? Nobody is watching. And even if people are watching, they do not care. They think we're all crazy anyway. So you might as well just let them believe you're truly crazy and get what you desire in your life. Because if you have to say something about yourself that is negative, we seem to put so much energy into it. I am stupid, I am fat, I am so this, I am, yeah. I am unlucky. And luck is just getting there at the right time. Being prepared, the five P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So get prepared. But put the energy into what you're saying. You go walk and you say, I am ready. I am successful. Maybe you're not. And maybe you're not where you want to be with what you're doing, but you have taken 2 steps. I'm on my way to being this. I am working. Good morning, Nuko. How are you feeling this morning? I am on my way to do this. I am on my way to push forward. I am on my way to say I can do this thing. I have put in all the work. I say that to yourself. And when you're doing the affirmation, if it is, I am going to be a multimillionaire, you can't say it like that. You know what? I know for sure I'm going to be a multimillionaire. And if somebody said when, you say, I don't know. But what I know for sure is that I am going to attain it. And if you have an albatross that you have decided you want to get rid of, or you just have this albatross that is like 0.33, no matter what you do, you get 0.33, or the old-fashioned way, a bad penny, it keeps coming back. And you have to work with it. You have to ask yourself, how much of you are you putting in that circumstance? How much energy are you putting into it? Or are you getting involved too deep and it is overwhelming you, it is overshadowing your very essence? You cannot let it go. I have to let it go. And that is when you're in your manifestation. Manifesting freedom from a situation is very, very challenging. Especially if the freedom has to do with humans. It's really, really challenging. You can't just tell the person, do this and get out or whatever. No. So those type of things. So you have to work around it. And many times it's silence. Because the more you speak of the hindrances of the things, as you speak, you are manifesting. Nothing is working for me. Nothing is working for you. You have decided that all on your own. So this situation is intolerable. It's taxing. It's draining. But you can't shake it off. It is an albatross around your neck. It's taking you down. And if you say it to others, and you say it to others, and you say it to others, it just grows. Because this is the fertilizer that you're giving it. Where attention goes, energy flows. And energy makes things grow. So that is why you have to make sure that when you're having to get rid of manifesting riddance, you have to keep it between you and the manifestation. When somebody says to you, how is that going? Oh, I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. Do not go into a tirade of every little nitty. Oh, I did that and that happened. No, you're manifesting freedom. That is the hardest one to do. If you have a chain around your feet and you are the only one dragging it, and even if they listen, they're not there. You're manifesting somebody in your life. You want a lover, a friend. You want more friends. You want more this. How are you feeling about human beings? Are you honoring the friends you already have by giving them a call? Manifestation, what you desire is looking for you, but you have to work in a way that you're not taking negative. Oh, my friend doesn't call me, I'm not calling her back. But in the meantime, you're lonely and you need another friend. So you have to say, you know what, I am the one that have to do. Not that you have to show the person how to behave. That is, again, that is for them to observe. So you can say, you know what, I enjoy talking to her, I'm going to call. I enjoy what he has to say, I'm going to ask him for some advice. Maybe he will not call me back, but I'll keep calling. The door that squeaks get the oil. So manifestation requires your attention and observation of what you are doing. Who are you? Because you become the beaver in your own river, and that's not fun. You're saying you want water to flow towards you, but you go upstream and you block it before the water starts coming by your thoughts, by your criticism of others. That's energy. Now, consistency is the other part of it. So you have to be consistent. You want to grow this muscle, you must do the exercises. You must do something about it. And you do not, and people have a funny feeling about that you have to do hours and hours in one day. It doesn't work like that. It's not the great big pouring shower that fills the bucket. It's the small shower. Look at California today. Torrential rain, Nova Scotia, 150 centimeters of snow. It stops everything. So it's better that they had 2 inches. And it's better for Californians if they just had rain in the rainy season and not so much dry. But that is not what it is. So this is the same thing with you. You have something to do, applying all your time in 1 week only and not coming back to it for another 3 weeks, or saying, you know what, I'm working on it on the 15th and the 30th. Oh, good for you. That house you're building is not going to be finished this year. Even if you put 24 hours on the 15th and 24 more hours on the 30th, 48 hours. I told you the guy wanted to be a master samurai. He went to get training. He asked the guy, how long will it take me if I train with you to be a master? 10 years or whatever, 10 years? Yeah. And he said, what about if I come every day and I do it? 20 years. What about if I live with you and that's all I do? 30 years. Because other things are falling apart. So the man asked why. He said, well, then all you're doing is this one thing and everything else is falling apart. But the way to do it is to be consistent, show up, get up in time. Do you want something you're manifesting? Follow the rules of doing those 6 important things in your life in the morning. 10 minutes. When after Christmas, we all went taking our walks 10 minutes. Today, I've been going for 20 minutes. But after the holidays, I started I hadn't done it for a while, just 10 minutes at a time. And now I brought it up to 20 minutes. I will keep it to 20 minutes before the morning blessings, and then I will go out later, not today, but when the weather gets better, later in the day for another 20 minutes. But it's doing it 7 days a week. It's consistency. It's not how much time, it's how often you do it. It just goes slowly, a little bit at a time. Now listen. You wake up, you meditate. Meditation doesn't mean you have to sit. You want to get manifestation in like a yogi. You're not a yogi. I am not a yogi. Sit in the most comfortable chair you have. Get yourself a cup of tea or whatever in the morning and sit and relax and just at the beginning listen to the breath. See if you can follow your breath. Maybe you can. And maybe you notice you followed it and then your mind wanders. That is just so natural. I know people that have been meditating for 50 years and they will tell you, of course my mind wanders. What I do is shift it back and say, no, let's feel the breath. Let's hear the breathing. Let's hear the heartbeat. And even if you can just concentrate, you will know when you're getting there is the day you do it and all of a sudden you feel like you've dropped inside of you. And that will last like 10 seconds. But what an amazing feeling, 10 seconds. And when you feel that, you know. So that's the first thing. And then you can pray. A conversation with God. I know it's really good to read a holy book. But what about, hey God, good morning, what's up today? How are you feeling today? And speak your mind. And that is important. And that can time yourself, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and say, I hear you. I know you're there. And that is the second one. The third one, pick up a book that will motivate you and read something. And then spend some time doing a little visualization. It doesn't have to be an hour. 10 minutes of visualization, and it's not going to be easy either. Because you have to be able to close your eye or have your eye open and see where you want to be in front of you. 5 minutes, but it's doing it 7 days a week. So let's say you did all of those 4, meditation and prayer, reading, visualization, writing in your journal 5 minutes, Write in your goal setting journal, your goals, what you're going to do today, how you're working on that thing you want to manifest, your gratitude journal. Did you find somebody today that what happened yesterday that was so amazing you could write a 2-minute conversation, I am grateful, and you explain what it is. Then 3 more things that I'm grateful for, not the same 3 from yesterday, or look for the simple, I'm so grateful. I felt so good waking up this morning. I'm so grateful. Although I felt bad, I walked into the bath. I am so grateful I greeted myself. Little things. I have a cup of tea. It's a small thing that expands. Good morning, Terry. How are you feeling today? It's a small thing that expands in gratitude. Manifestation, energy, and it needs consistency. When you are done with that, go do your exercise. Stretch for 5 minutes. Dance for a couple minutes. Breathe for a few minutes. And that is what is important. Now, faith and belief. That is the other part. Do you believe that what you ask for, you will receive? In spite of the experiences you're having now. That's the question. If you have, they say, faith as small as a mustard seed, you're okay. Faith can move mountains. That's okay too. What level is yours at? Can yours and mine, can we put it and make sure it moves mountains? Yes, we can. It won't happen the first time you decide to tap and say, I know I can get it. I know it's not happening today, but one day it must happen. I have the faith and I believe it will happen for me. And that is how you make this happen. Hi, Mandy. Welcome to the Morning Blessings. How are you feeling today? And that is one of the things, is your faith. Do you have belief and faith in you that you are good enough? That you have super talents, that you have Michael Jordan level talent? Do you? That what you're going to be, that if you polish it and you work on it, it will materialize in your life one day. Do you have the faith and the belief that this is what I ask I will receive? Because I was promised that by the God that I know. Or maybe not. But the universe is telling me I am good enough. God said you are good enough. You were created magnificently and specifically to be uniquely you. So that means I cannot be a carbon copy of somebody else. If I have to be a carbon copy of somebody else, I have to be them from birth. And that is not possible, is it? I can emulate some qualities, but I cannot envelope myself inside of them. So when we are manifesting, we have to believe that the best of us will come through, the best of us, not the best based on somebody else's ways or their opinion. We have to manifest properly and have faith and have belief that yes, I have those talents. I know I can do them. I need to polish them a bit. And you have to know, be honest with you. You do not have to go out on the street or announce it on Instagram. Everything that you don't have. Because that is, again, your energy. You should have faith. If you believe that what you're asking is going to come to you, there is no need to tell the world that you don't think that is what you're looking for, that you don't think it will come. You might as well just say, I have the faith. Somebody said, oh, you've been doing that for years and years and you're still doing it. Yeah, I know, But I believe that it must happen. One day it will happen. I have no idea when. I don't know how, but what I know for sure is going to happen. You see, it's your faith and the belief that you have in yourself that you're capable of doing whatever it is you can visualize in your life. So manifestation depends on you. Manifesting your life depends on you, whether you manifest the good or the bad or the ugly. Your words are your superpower, followed by nice energy with those actions you need to take to bring it through, and the consistency of belief and attitude that you're going to be it. You have to throw those shoulders back, and no matter what the noise of the universe is happening, the noise you're hearing from all the detractors, the noise you're hearing from all of those, when they discourage you, when they step on your toe, when they grab you from the back and say, come back, sit down, you're not successful, people like us don't make it. You have to remember that is them. Has nothing to do with you. When you're criticized and when you're told all kinds of things about your inability to succeed, you have to look back at them and realize you're just speaking your own thing on me. That is you. That's what you believe. That's what you see for yourself. Unfortunately for me, I don't believe that. And I don't see that because I have faith that no matter how long it takes, that one day it shall all materialize for me. And that is the power of manifesting. We have to watch ourselves. And if you doubt me, look at when a person is telling you something horrible. When we are angry, we find emotions that we didn't have before. When we are angry, we pull emotions from the soil, from our very soul, and our face gets distorted, our voices change, the veins in our neck protrude, everything. We create wrinkles that last a lifetime because we are angry. Our body goes into anger. Our heart seizes in every second of the anger. Our breathing changes. The blood flow is blocked. We are so angry. And all I ask, flip some of that energy into believing and into saying, I can do it. I have the ability to succeed. I know what to do. I'm never going to stop. I'm going to make sure I step into the day knowing that I have Michael Jordan level talent. He didn't always shine from the beginning. People honor him in different ways and talk about him and LeBron James and all of those. They didn't just wake up one day and they were superstars making millions and trillions of dollars. No, it didn't happen like that. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school team. But that did not stop him, did it? He just kept doing his best every day. And in 1 year, he grew 4 inches and he had his best and there he was. So why do we decide to stop what it is we desire to do? Because there is a beaver in our river. And maybe this time that beaver did not come from you. It came from history, legacy, telling you what you have to do. What it is you want, more money. And you want to be rich and you're not saying it properly. Because if I say that, people will think I'm greedy. People will think that's all I think about is money. But without it, you will not have certain experiences in your life, like eating a dinner, like having somewhere to stay. Let's start with the basics. So be bold and say, yes, I am working and I desire to make more money. Oh, all you ever talk about is money, 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 money. Well, why don't you talk about it? That is your feeling. Yes, I talk about money, money, money. That's what you can say to that person who's telling you, oh, all you talk about is what you have. And, well, yeah, if I do not give them love and attention, they'll go away. You know what my mom said? If we treated people in our lives like we treat our money, we wouldn't have any friends. And you may say, what is she talking about? Well, in her days, we didn't have point and click or debit or all of that. They had a certain maybe credit card, but not all of, as we know. So everything was dealt with money, actual money, paper money and coins. And when in her business, somebody gave her a crushed up bill, she would, before she would flatten it, but before she goes to the bank, she would take it and put it under a slightly warm iron and iron it. And she always said, make sure your wallet is tidy. Some of you right here, the 9 of you that are there, I guarantee there's one of you, if you pick up your wallet now, where you keep your credit card or your debit card and some cash, you will have receipts. You will have other things in that wallet that are not important. So that is what I'm saying. We manifest by our behavior. Clean out your wallet. Do you have a wallet that just cannot close anymore? No matter, you have to use a rubber band to keep it together, not because it's falling apart, but because there's so much stuff in there. Your money is not allowed to breathe. What you desire have to breathe. You want a bigger house. What are you doing with the one you have? Are you cleaning it? Is it cluttered? You're looking for something in your drawer at home and you want a better dresser, but the one you have looked like it went through World War VI because you are not even taking care of it. So this is what our energy predicts our manifestation. In all ways. Always, if you constantly think negative things about friends and family and criticize others and get angry at people you don't know because of what they do, how can you see the light when you yourself becomes the cloud in your life? You want freedom. You want beauty. You want health. You want all your 5 pillars to be functioning on point. Emotionally, you want to be balanced so that you can choose how you react to what you have seen, heard, or just felt. Then you look again and you stop. Hello. Mentally, you're just so angry that you cannot think straight. Physically, you're getting angrier because you're not losing the weight. That is not the way. Ask yourself, when last did you actually do something towards it? Consistency. So you're looking for peace, but you take every opportunity to get angry at people. And you want to have more money, you want to save, and you cannot tell me if I ask you, what did you do with this money that you had? I said to somebody I coached just a couple of days ago, Monday, and I said to them, when you receive a tax refund, what do you do with it? Oh, I pay off my credit card immediately. I get rid of the credit card immediately. I said, fine. How has that been working for you? How many years have you been doing that? Oh, I blow it up and then I wait for the tax refund and then I pay it off. And I said, and then what do you do? Oh, well, no answer. She didn't even know that all she did was open the credit card to be used again. So I'm not saying you shouldn't pay off your credit card. But the reason why we go into debt is because we have no cash flow. And when something comes up, we go to the credit card instead of going to the savings. So a tax refund really should be a foundation for a better life, and continue to pay the credit card as you've decided to pay it. And then you can stop using it because you don't need to put things on it. When you get money that you actually, the government sends this or some money come, do not take that money and immediately spend it. Especially money you didn't work for. Honor it. Collect it. Put it away. Let it, give it some love. I say, stay there. I love seeing you there. Stay there. Manifestation is taking care of what you already have. But if every time you receive, you're just spending, if you did that to me, as a human being, I wouldn't want to be with you. So the money doesn't want to be with you. Manifestation requires energy, consistency, faith, and belief. So how are you doing today, wonderful people? Aman and Stacy has been having a conversation going on here. Rita dropped by. Congratulations, Rita. Nice to see you. She's gone already. I know she's at to work. Here you are, beautiful soul family. Thanks, Aman, Tayuko, and all. Lisa. That's true, my friend. Gave up practicing yoga. Of course, because it wasn't working right away. Just doing 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day, I would be exhausted. Yoga is hard. You know, it's challenging. Before I just sleep 10 minutes, I prepare myself for affirmation. So I speak in my mind after just getting up 10 minutes. And again, I speak this affirmation in my mind. That's the way to do it. In those days, I understand the power of subconscious mind and good affirmations. When your affirmation pops in your head or your mouth without you expecting it, you're just wondrous. Thank you for a morning blessing, Aman said. We received so many nuggets and diamonds. We're grateful for all your kindness. Thank you. Thank you, Aman. Oh. Thanks, Rita, for putting me in my place. Wonderful human beings. I have to say thank you to all of you. Stacy, Aman, Yuko, Angelina. Hi, Angelina. You're quiet today. Nancy, Arena, Lisa, Ryan, and Gavi. So, guys, thank you for dropping by. Have a great day. And remember, Do not give up on your manifestation. Do not give up. It might take you 25 years, but when you get it, man, that's the right time. I'm just saying that. I don't know where 25 years came from. But what I know, it's not the length of time that a whole hour a day. It's 10 minutes, 7 days a week, 365 days. I told you guys when I was studying for my PFP, I did an hour a day, 365 days for 18 months. And I put distinction. Where is it? It's somewhere here. And this is what you have to remember. You want to do it and do like an hour, it will take you a long, long time. Love the website, Rita. Talk about it with you later. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful morning. Love you, and I'll see you. I'm not sure if next week I'm going to be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I have my son and his amazingly beautiful, stunning wife coming to visit. Well, it's not really a visit, but he has stuff to do, so he's coming. And I will maybe wake them up because I'm waking up so early. So I have to organize. I'll see what I do. I will have to maybe do it. So let's say if summer shows up, I'll be outside. If not, well, we'll see what happens. So talk to you guys later. I'm very lucky. I'm here for receive great wisdom and from everyone. Thank you, Aman. You're beautiful, amazing, and spectacular. So remember, when somebody tells you you're not succeeding, or you're not doing what you're supposed to do in their mind, their estimation, and they're making assumptions, turn to them and say, you know what? The only thing I know is that everything I do is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, and I do my best every day. That's all. And so watch them shut up. You just give them a muzzle. It's a barking dog. You want it to shut up, you give it a muzzle. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye, everyone.